Hello everyone, this is Ninmakh from Fallen Angels, and welcome back again to another game, um, a puzzle game this time also, and this time it's the Talos Principle. I admit it's an old game, but this is one of my favorites of all times. It has the perfect combination between puzzles, backstory, and hidden things. As we're gonna see, this game has multiple endings and each one can be interpreted different way. It um, has a lot of references for mythological figures and religious ideas such as existence, heavens, rewards, punishments, death, and life. It A lot of people did say that this game is provoke atheism and it's pushing towards denying the existence of God, but I don't see it that way. Anyway, that's my opinion, and you can play the game for yourself and decide for yourself. Um, I was planning to do a review on this game before I play the walkthrough, but I find a lot of reviews for this game, and there's two in particular. They did a really good job, so I will mention them in the description below. I encourage you to go and listen to these reviews because they go deeper than I ever can. These people are professionals, and this is only my second walkthrough. And as you can see here, I have the original Talos Principle and also the DLC The Road to Gehenna. We're gonna play both. We're gonna collect all the sigils, all the trials, all the puzzles, all the stars from both these the original game and the DLC. And we also gonna see the multiple endings. So without further ado, let's give it a try.
Behold, child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your maker, and I am called Elohim. Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy.
As we can see, this game has a lot of religious references, as I mentioned before, and Elohim is deeply rooted in the Christian Jewish mythology. It's the name of the creator, and here, this entity called Elohim, he claimed that he created us and he wants us to go to his temple. So the game did a very good job with the graphics, and the environment is beautiful. Also, it's smooth and everything looks nice here. The sky looks nice. Anyway, this called a jammer. By click you can take it and it will benefit you. Here, for example, you cannot go through because it's a barrier. You need to jam the barrier in order to go through. These purple barriers mean that this is a separate area. These areas are separate from this. You cannot carry anything from this area through that barrier. The game won't allow you. These things here are They are bombs. If you get too close, they will kill you. They will explode just like that. And you can play from a safe distance. So what you need to do in this case, you need to jam it in order to go through. This one here is a machine gun. It can kill you also, obviously. So you need to jam it also. All you need to do is just put the cursor on it and then press click to jam it. There's a lot of dead areas like this one. The game area is big and huge actually, and we will come across a lot of things littered in this ground, like this one for example. I don't know where I am, but there's something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. Evidently these are messages left by those
All
who
across
played.
this land, I have created trials for you to overcome. And within each, I have hidden a sigil. It is your purpose to seek these sigils, for thus you will serve the generations to come and attain eternal life.
So, as I was saying, these should be messages from people who played this game before us or who had existed in this land before us. According to the logic of the game, I find myself in a world of impossible architecture and inexplicable machines. I cannot fathom how it works, and I am afraid to put one foot in front of the other, lest I fall through the floor. So, as you can see, it talks about existence here, and Elohim just told us that he created sigils in his garden or land, and we are tasked to collect these sigils as a trial for us in order to gain eternal life. The religious references here are obvious actually, and we, as all the people who played this game before, or all these people who existed before us, are struggling with the purpose of existence. So it's not just a puzzle game actually, it's a question against our existence. Anyway, so in order for us to proceed to go to the temple here, we need to open this gate, and in order for that we need to collect some sigils. And these sigils can be shown at the left upper corner of your screen. So there's 3 here for example, which is the only 3 we need. So let's go take one. Here we can see that the machine gun there, if we go through, will detect us and kill us. So we need to look around. There's a jammer right here, so we can jam it and go through. The sigil is right here, right there, but we cannot go through here because this thing will kill us. So we need the jammer. Obviously, if we come here, there is a switch which is attached to a wire all the way to that machine gun there. So we can disable it and then go grab our jammer and walk safely. Jam this thing and you got yourself your first sigil.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are the sigils of our name. Each brings you closer to eternity.
Another heavy meaning, which is eternity. So we're gonna gain eternity if we follow the Creator's orders. Obvious, I guess. So we can jam this thing here and go through here, but again we cannot go through because this thing is blocking the way. So what we need to do is we open this barrier here, let it go, Now he's trapped in this area instead of inside. We can jam it here and then go to collect our second sigil. There we go. Easy enough. As I said,
Well done, child. Only one more sigil is needed.
this is a contained area. Everything you need to solve the puzzle and get the sigil is inside the area. You don't need to get anything from outside. This is one of the reasons why I love this game, because it's contained, puzzle contained. And as you can see, you cannot take this one with you because this barrier don't allow you. The only thing you're gonna need something from outside is the stars. The stars are optional puzzles and they are everywhere, and you need to collect a lot of them to get a different ending. So we're gonna do that too, but the stars are actually not a contained puzzle. They need outside the box thinking in order to solve it, get things from different areas into different areas. Anyway, so we're here. Sigil is right there. There's 2 bombs here. Let's open this barrier here. Let this one go there. It's trapped. Cannot harm us. We open this one here and get our 3rd sigil.
My temple awaits you, child. Go forth.
Let's head to the temple, see what's going on there, and then we'll be back because there's more sigils and stars in this area we're gonna collect. So it's easy enough. We can go in. I'm gonna try to read these notes, but there's a lot of them. Most of them are talking about the same thing. They are either don't know what to do or where they are, or they say this is ridiculous, etc. Whether the end goal of this grand challenge is whatever, it's far out of reach, knowing that how are we supposed to resist distractions. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to read some of them because I don't want this thing to be longer than expected. You will come across a lot of this. This is a computer, and you can engage in some kind of dialogue. Eventually, if you did, you will engage in philosophical debate about existence and conscience and life and death. But it doesn't add a lot to the story. In general, if you want a metaphor, Elohim is the God, we are mankind. This should represent the devil, because it give you, if you engage in debate with it, it will give you ideas about...
Step into the light, child, and my temple will be revealed to you.
About things against what the Elohim, the creator, used to tell us about. But if you watch the reviews I recommend in the description, you will get a deeper understanding of what is these computers all about. So let's head to the temple.
You walk now upon the stones of my temple, whence many gates lead. And know that I have other temples, for my garden is greater than your eye can encompass. And all these worlds I made for you.
So, as in the real mythological god in real life, he create all this universe for us, and this is for us to explore as long as we obey his rules. So as we can see, this temple is huge. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 areas. Each one contain, if few sigils. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and 2 stars. The one we just came through, number 1, had 3 has been taken, 4 still, and 1 star, etc. So we need to collect these sigils and the stars. If we collect all the sigils, we can progress in the game. There's hidden places like this one, or this one, which is a
There are mysteries in my garden, hidden roads and secret gates. If you dedicate yourself to understanding them, you may join the host of messengers.
If we collect enough stars, we can go through and get another ending for this game, the messenger ending. This is a map for the place, show you that you are in area number A, and there is 7 areas around you, 7 gates. Each one has sigils in it. These 3 are taken, 1, 2, 3, and these are not. So this is area number 1, and this gate needs more sigils to go through. So the only thing we can do now is get more sigils in order to progress in the game and see where that lead us. So I'm gonna end the video right now because this is just an introduction. In the next video we're gonna go through each area of these and collect all the sigils and all the stars and try to progress to see what's outside this temple, if there is anything outside. So I hope to see you all in the next video.